The theatre of Trumpism never seems to quite go away, does it? Um, it's about substance, the substance of Trumpism, or the lack of that. The 45th and the 47th President of the United States remains a master of the sales pitch, declaring each piece of legislation, each dramatic flourish as the biggest, the best, or with his latest fiscal experiment, one big, beautiful bill. Lots of alliteration there, and it doesn't make it any better. Behind the superlatives lies a reality both complex, troubling, and rather dull. Trump's crown jewel, his beautiful tax bill. The legislation has indeed bulldozed its way through the House, promising a $10,000 car rebate here, a MAGA baby account there, a tax relief for service workers on tips and overtime. Its grandiosity is matched only by its price tag, up to $5 trillion added to the national debt. This is not a supply-side revolution, it's an economic sleight of hand. It's a Robin Hood in reverse. Medicaid is slashed, nutrition assistance is tightened, the Affordable Care Act is quietly gutted, all to preserve upper income deductions and extend 2017 era tax cuts. What Reagan did with calculation, Trump does with populist bravado and little regard for arithmetic. Moody's has already downgraded the US credit outlook. Interest rates on US debt now exceed 5%. This is not the art of the deal, it's the prelude to a debt spiral. And now consider foreign policy, where Trump promised instant transformation. He told us that he would end the war in Ukraine on day one, and yet, having admitted to European leaders this week that Putin believes he's winning and has no interest in peace, Trump has effectively thrown in the diplomatic towel. His team, many of them amateurish loyalists with no institutional memory, have been outflanked by a seasoned, calculated adversary. Well, why is that a surprise? Putin isn't interested in Trumpian spectacle, he's interested in territory, domination, and revenge. And while Trump takes calls, Putin takes cities. Trump's naivety, mistaking real estate logic for global politics, not shortened the war. It may, in fact, have lengthened the war and reduced Ukraine's opportunities. Every signal from Washington that the US is weary, divided, or isolationist emboldens Moscow. As Baltic leaders warn, a NATO confrontation becomes not a fantasy but a plausible next step. And in the Middle East, Trump's legacy as a peacemaker is in tatters there as well. His one-time deal-making in Israel is now overshadowed by Netanyahu's radicalism and defiance, and Trump has offered no road map to peace, merely a vacuum in which vengeance thrives, and Netanyahu is claiming that Trump has put forward the plan for Gaza, for denuding Gaza of Palestinians. Trump's threats to withdraw US protection from NATO countries also, who don't pay up, are not only reckless, they're strategically catastrophic. He undermines Article 5, the Mutual Defense Clause, and invites miscalculation from Putin. Former NATO Deputy Commander Sir Richard Sheriff has warned that Putin may see Trump's term as the window for aggression. Indeed, if Trump negotiates a ceasefire that freezes Russian gains in Ukraine, it may simply free Putin's hands to turn on the Baltics. And false flag operations in Estonia or Latvia are no longer theoretical. Russian doctrine allows for escalation, including tactical nuclear blackmail. And the UK, lacking a missile defence system, would be exposed to hypersonic strikes should war erupt. The rhetoric of America first is producing the conditions for Europe last. And that is a security risk no slogan can contain. Trump may indeed grasp that the American empire is overstretched, that post-Cold War hubris has bankrupted foreign policy, but understanding a problem and solving it are not the same. His approach lacks institutional coherence, moral clarity, and above all, competent personnel. This is not Nixon's realism redux. This is bravado without ballast, with soaring deficits, shredded alliances, emboldened autocrats, and domestic inequality on the rise. The Trump doctrine is revealing itself to be not a doctrine of strength, but of spectacle, a performance, not a policy. And we shouldn't be dazzled by the adjectives. Behind the big, beautiful bill lies a cost, and this one may well be global. Trump has not rebuilt American greatness. He's mortgaged it to debt, to spectacle, and to a dangerously unravelling world.